If you're like me and you're trying to live a greener life, you've probably learned about e-waste. Electronic waste is a growing problem, and according to the World Health Organization, it is the fastest growing waste stream in the world. Over 50 million tons of e-waste is produced globally, yet only 20% is actually recycled. And with toxic chemicals like lead and mercury found in many of these electronic devices, it's becoming a major problem. So here are some tips to reduce your e-waste in 2024. The best thing you can do to reduce your e-waste is to avoid buying new electronics, and you can do this by maintaining the electronics you currently have. Start by making sure your electronics are clean and free of debris by cleaning them with a dry cloth. Store them in a safe, cool, dry place, and make sure you handle them carefully so as not to break any of the parts. You can also update the software regularly to keep them in good working order. Use a surge protector when necessary, and make sure you recycle your old electronics. But before you recycle them, consider making necessary repairs. Here are some of the most common issues and how to repair them. If you find the battery frequently running low, try calibrating it by fully charging and then fully draining it a few times and checking for any apps that run in the background. Most people will experience a cracked screen at some time. These can be easily replaced at most repair shops. Overheating can be a major issue if it's used too long or it isn't adequately ventilated. Make sure it's on a flat surface and that the vent is not blocked or covered in dust. There will be an occasional software glitch. You can restart the device or update the operating system and clear out all the temporary files. And if you have a charging port issue, carefully use compressed air to remove any dirt or debris. If you expose an electronic to water or other liquids, it can seriously damage the device. So make sure you keep it dry and you use an absorbent material to dry up any moisture that might have gotten on the electronic device. And for any hardware device, such as malfunctioning buttons or other issues, you may need a professional to check out the problem. Recently, I decided to go through my collection of old electronics to see what's salvageable, what I need to get rid of, and what I need to recycle. So I had a huge collection here because I don't like throwing things in the regular trash. And as I went through, I had several laptops that no longer work. I had a brand new pair of headphones which work just fine, and several other devices. So I started by going through my entire collection of electronics and testing out each one individually. The ones that worked just fine, I put back in my regular drawer. The ones that didn't work, I tried to make some repairs, and a few things I repaired successfully. And then some items just have to be recycled. So you can see here, I've got this universal outlet, which I'm gonna keep. And I've got a few other things, like this is something that I'm gonna keep, these batteries, or battery chargers rather. So I have a box of items to keep, and as I went through the pile, it got smaller and smaller, which was nice. I also tested out all of my batteries to bring to the recycling center, and here's my collection of electronic recycling. Now, unfortunately, not all electronic recycling services are the same. A lot of them ship their products overseas where it gets dumped on third world countries and causes some major environmental hazards. So make sure you thoroughly research the company that you're bringing your devices to. I plan on taking a tour of the recycling center in my community to see how well they do and which items can't be recycled. And for those that can't be recycled, maybe I'll come up with some cool projects. I'm also going to explore which electronics can safely be disassembled and which ones can't. So thanks for watching and wish me luck!